Okay, good morning everyone. So today I will discuss with you how to find the sum or evaluate the sequence. In the last video, we did how to know about the arithmetic and geometric sequence, how we will know that the sequence is arithmetic or geometric. Then we did how to find the any term, how to find any term in geometric or arithmetic sequence by using a formula. And then we did how to make a sequence, how to make geometric sequence, how to make arithmetic sequence. Now in this part we will discuss how to find the sum or evaluate the sequence. Okay, they can say find the sum or they can say evaluate. Now here they will give you the sequence in two notations. The first one is as a sequence, as we did in the last video. Maybe the sequence will be given like 3, 9, 27, so on. It can be given as a sequence or it can be given as a sigma notation. Yani like this. Okay, this is a sigma notation. This means sum of the sequence. Okay, now in the first part, here I need to find the sum of this sequence. They can say find the sum or they can say evaluate. Now first of all I have to know this is arithmetic or this is geometric. So you have to check k. If k is a power, whatever the letter they are using, whatever the variable here they are using k. So because k is a power here, so it's mean this is geometric. You can see in D part, this is k is not a power. It's mean this is arithmetic. Okay, so this is the difference in sigma notation. Which one is arithmetic, which one is geometric? So in geometric, whatever the variable is given here, that variable will be as a power here in the expression. Okay, now this means summation k value start from 1 to 13. Yani we have how many terms? 13 terms. This means n. Yani how many terms we have in this sequence? We have 13 terms in this sequence. And the k value start from 1. And in this expression, the k value start from 1. So we have total 13 terms starting from 1. Now, I know this is geometric because the variable is a power, and now I need to find the sum of this. So how we will find the sum or evaluate? Again, they can say find the sum or they can say evaluate. Now, whenever we need to find the sum or we need to evaluate in geometric sequence, we have a formula Sn. S means sum equal a1 into 1 minus r raised to the power n upon 1 minus r. This is the formula. Now Sn, n mean what? How many terms we have? 13 terms. A1, in geometric sequence, if they give you the sigma notation, it's very simple to find the A1 and R. R is always a number where you have a power. So you can see here on 0.4 we have a power, right? We have a power. So R is what here? R is 0.4 and N is what? 13, right? And 1 minus 0.4. Why 13? Because here 13 terms. Now what is A1? Which number you are multiplying here with the power? With the power value, which number you are multiplying here? That will be your A1. We are multiplying 3, so 3 is my A1. For example, if you have only sigma 0.4 raised to the power k, now you don't have anything here in multiplication. It's mean A1 will be 1 then. Okay, so which number you are multiplying here, this will be your A1. Okay, so A1 whatever is multiplying here, R where you have a power. For example, if you have let's suppose 3 raised to the power k, so 3's R because power is on 3 and you are not multiplying anything here, so A1 will be 1. For example, you are writing here is for example 2 into, so 2 will be A1 then. And whatever the number you are multiplying with the power value, that will be your A1. So just replace the values. Now give to the calculator and you will get the answer. It's 3 1 minus 0.4 raised to the power 13 and 1 minus 0.4 Okay, what is the value? It's 4.999. 4.999 mean what? Approximately 5. Okay, so whenever the question is find the sum or evaluate and the sequence is geometric, and then you have to use this formula. And for this formula, sequence should be finite. Finite mean that you should know how many terms you have. Here we know we have 13 terms. Okay, then you have to use this formula whenever the sequence is finite sequence. Okay, for the infinite we will discuss in the next example. Okay, now in D part, this is arithmetic because k is not a power and we need to evaluate. Then what is the formula for arithmetic? It's Sn equal n over 2 a1 plus an. Now Sn mean how many terms you have? You have 100 terms. N is what? N is 100, right? Over 2. A1 is what? A1. Here now A1 you have to find. How you will find? Whatever the expression is given here, you will replace the k first value there in the expression because now we have only k. So when you replace k by 1, the answer will be 1, right? And an mean what? An mean 100 because n is 100. So an mean 100. So 100 mean again you will go to your question and whatever the expression is given here you have to replace the k value by 100. We have only k, so k 100 is what? 100, right? And then just you will give to the calculator this one and you will get the answer. It's 100 over 2 1 plus 100 equal 5050. This is my sum. Now for example, if you are confused in A1 how I find or in A100, so look, let's suppose if here is given k equal 1 to 100, or let's suppose k to 5. Okay, k equal 1 to 5 and here is given 2k plus 1. For example, this expression is given and now you need to find A1. So you will take your this expression yani 2 and you will replace the k value. If you are finding A1, so first value which is 1, you will replace k by 1 plus 1 yani in the full expression, and then you will calculate yani 2 times 1 plus 1 is 3, then A1 is 3. If you need 100, so the k will be what? 100, and then you will calculate, it will be 201. In whatever the expression here, you have to replace the k value. If you are finding A1, so the k first value. If you are finding the last term, the k last value. Okay, just replace in this expression and you will get A1 and A100. So this is about the sum of arithmetic and geometric sequence. We have some more examples down, but I told you in geometric sequence the formula will not be always this in geometric. Sometimes we have finite geometric sequence, sometimes infinite. Okay, so if it's finite yani you know how many terms, then you have to use this formula. Now let me go to the D part. Now in D part again we need to find the sum, right? First we have to check this is arithmetic or geometric. This is geometric. Why? Because the variable which is n here is a power. And now we need to check if it's a geometric, we need to check this is finite or infinite. This is infinite geometric sequence because we don't know what is the end, how many terms we have, right? So in this case the formula will be different. Okay, but whenever you have infinite geometric sequence, in infinite geometric sequence sometimes the sum is possible, sometimes no. And sometimes we can evaluate, sometimes we cannot evaluate. It depends on R. If for example your R value is greater than or equal to 1, then you will say the sum is not possible. Khalas, this will be the answer. If the R value is greater than or equal to 1, you will say not possible. If they say evaluate, you will say not possible. If they will say sum, you will say not possible if the R value is bigger than 1. So whenever you have infinite geometric sequence, then you have to check the R value first by applying the form before using the formula. What is my R here? R is negative 1 over 4, which is less than 1. It's mean we can find the sum. And now because we are finding the sum of infinite geometric sequence, so the formula is different here. If it's infinite geometric sequence, the formula will be Sn equal a1 over 1 minus r. We don't have n here now in the formula. Why? Because we don't have n. We don't know the last term, right? We don't know how many terms we have. So we don't have n, so you will use this formula. Now, what will be here? Instead of n, there is no n because we have infinite geometric sequence. So here will be infinity. Here is infinity, right? So a1 is what? Again, I told you in geometric sequence, which number you are multiplying here, this will be a1, which is 2. And 1 minus r is what? Where you have a power. We have a power on 1, negative 1 over 4. And you will give just to the calculator and you will get the answer. So 2 upon 1 minus negative 1 over 4, it's 1.6. 1.6. So this is my sum for infinite geometric sequence. So keep one thing in your mind: in the geometric sequence, whenever you are finding the sum or evaluate, you have to check the sequence is finite or infinite. If it's finite, directly you will find the sum. If it's finite geometric sequence and I know n and I know how many terms, then you can find the sum or you can evaluate directly. Okay, but if it's infinite, first you have to check the r value. If the r is less than 1, then you can find the sum. But if the r is greater or equal to 1, then you will say the sum is not possible. Or if they will say evaluate, you will say not possible. Okay, so if it's infinite, this is the formula. The formula will be different because we don't have n, so we will not use n. Okay, this is the formula then. Now if I'll go to e part, in e part you can see this is arithmetic sequence because k is not a power. Okay, and we need to find the sum. This means sum or evaluate, right? So what is the sum formula in arithmetic? It's n over 2 a1 plus an. So again, s is 20, n is 20, 100 over 2 a1. How can I find a1 now? A1 you will find by replacing k value here, right? A1 means first term, so k equal 1. So 2 times 1 plus 1. This will be your a1. Take the expression, replace the k value by the starting k value. And this is equal to 3. So it's mean a1 is 3. Now an mean what? An mean your a20, right? 20th term. So now again you will take the same expression 2k. So 2 times 20 now. Because here is 20, right? And value plus 1, which is 40 plus 1, 41. Right? Or you can give to the calculator this, it's 41. And now just give to the calculator and you will get the sum. It's 100 over upon 2, 3 plus 41. 3 plus 41. Okay. 100 over 2, 3 plus 41, it's 2200. Any 2200. And this is my sum. Okay. In arithmetic, no need to check finite or infinite, but in geometric, you have to check in that it's finite or infinite geometric sequence. Okay. Now, if you will go here in F part, you can see here if they will say find the sum. Okay, so first we need to check this is arithmetic or geometric. How can we check? We will find because this is infinite, so definitely it cannot be any in the infinite. We have a formula in geometric sequence in our lesson, right? So this should be a geometric, but let's check also this is geometric or no. So 1 over 12 divide by 1 over 4, which is what? 1 upon 12 divide 1 upon 4, which is 1 over 3. This divide this is 1 over 3. Now divide this by this. This is also 1 over 3. and this is also 1 over 3. You can check 108, 1 over 1 upon 108 divide 1 upon 36, it's 1 over 3. All common ratios are same. It's mean this is geometric sequence. Okay, now, and this is infinite geometric sequence. I don't know how many terms. So definitely we have to first check the R value. R is 1 over 3, which is less than 1. It's mean sum is possible. And what is the infinite geometric sequence formula for the sum? It's Sn equal a1 over 1 minus r. Because it's infinite, so we have to use this formula. A1 is 1 over 4 upon 1 minus 1 over 3. So in the calculator, whenever you are giving, so give like 1 upon 4 divide 1 minus 1 minus 1 over 3, and the answer is 3 over 5. So this is the sum of this geometric sequence. Because it's infinite, we don't know how many terms, so we use this formula. Okay, now this is also geometric and infinite. You can please, if they give you any sequence and they are saying find the sum, so first you have to check this is geometric or arithmetic. Okay, but here, because in our lesson I told you that in only in geometric we have the sum of infinite geometric sequence. So because this is we, and this is, they are saying and we don't know what is the term. Okay, and they did not say find the sum of how many terms. Okay, so definitely this will be geometric, but you have to check also. Okay, any 1 over 12 divide 1 over 4 is what? Again 1 over 3. Same thing, right? Here also 1 over 3. Here 1 over 3, and the r is less than 1. It's mean we can find the sum, and the formula will be Sn equal a1 over 1 minus r. Replace the values and you can find the sum. But in this case, this is r is not 1 over 3, it's negative 1 over 3. You can check. Negative 1 over 12 divide by 1 over 4. Here you will do negative 1 over 12. Here it was positive, but here negative 1 over 12 divide by 1 over 4, which is negative 1 over 3. So a1 will be 1 over 4, and it will be 1 minus negative 1 over 3. Just give to the calculator and you will get the answer. Okay, now if I'll go to G part, they are saying find the first 20 terms of the sum of 20 terms of arithmetic sequence. Now look here, they give you arithmetic sequence which is infinite. We don't know what is the term, but they are telling you in the question for how many terms. So it's mean n is 20 here. Okay, so as I said in our lesson, we have infinite geometric, we are finding the sum of infinite geometric sequence. We are finding the sum of infinite sequence only for geometric. Meaning only for geometric, you have to use two different formulas. Whenever you have finite series, finite sequence, then you have to use this formula if it's finite. If it's infinite, you have to use this formula. But for infinite, you have to check the R value. But in arithmetic, if they give you the infinite arithmetic sequence, they should tell you for how many terms you need to find. Okay, so here we need to find the sum of 20 terms, right? So again, what is the arithmetic sequence formula for sum? We will use the same formula in arithmetic. Okay, because in arithmetic in our lesson always they will tell you that you need to find the sum of how many terms. Okay, so it will be, what is the formula? N over 2 a1 plus an. So n is what? 20, and then here is 20 upon 2. A1 is 3 because first term is 3. And now an mean what? An mean a20, right? Because n is 20, so a20. I don't know what is the 20th term because they give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms, and after that they are saying so on. I don't know what is a20. So in this case, first you need to find a20 by using the term formula. What is the term formula? A1 plus n minus 1 into d. Yes, a n equal a1 plus n minus 1 into d. This is the term formula, right? Now n is 20, so I write a20. Now a20 we need to find. A1 is what? 3 plus n is 20 minus 1 and d is common difference, yani 8 minus 3, which is 5. Give to the calculator, it will be 3 plus 20 minus 1 into 5 equal to 98. So this is 20th term. You will replace here 98. Just give to the calculator and write the answer. So 20 upon 2, 3 plus 98, it is 1010. This is the answer. Okay, so in our lesson in arithmetic sequence, whenever you are finding the sum, if it's finite or infinite, they should give you n. Okay, but in geometric, if it's finite geometric sequence, if it's finite is here. If you know n, how many terms you have to use this formula. If it's finite geometric sequence, you can find the sum directly by using the formula. If it's infinite, you have to check the R value. Infinite geometric sequence, you have to check the R value. If R is less than 1, then you can find sum by using this formula. If R is greater than 1, then you can greater than or equal to 1, then you will say not possible. The sum is not possible. Or if they will say evaluate, you will say not possible. Okay. You can see in F part, it's an infinite geometric sequence. How I know? Because when you do the, if you find the common ratio, it's 1 over 3, 1 over 3, 1 over 3, and the common ratio is same. So that's why this is geometric and it's infinite. So definitely, first we have to check the R value. R is 1 over 3, which is less than 1. So it means the sum is possible. So we find the sum by using the infinite geometric sequence formula. Here also, this is infinite geometric sequence. So we use this formula. First we check the R value. R is less than 1. R is less than 1. So that's why we can find the sum. Here it was arithmetic and they give you the n value. Okay, they should give you how many terms. Because in arithmetic, whenever we are finding the sum or evaluate, we are using only this formula. We have only this formula to find the sum or to evaluate. Okay, so this is about how to find the sum in geometric and arithmetic sequence. Now let's go to the application question. Application questions we will discuss in our third part of this lesson. So thank you so much and bye everyone, and see you in the third part of this lesson.